This is a coordinated activity happening across this nation. And so we are in a state of emergency. Black people are dying in a state of emergency. We cannot look at this as an isolated incident. The reason why buildings are burning are not just for our brother George Floyd. They're burning down because people here in Minnesota are saying to people in New York, to people in California, to people in Memphis, to people all across this nation, enough is enough. And we are not responsible for the mental illness that has been inflicted upon our people by the American government, institutions, and those people who are in positions of power. I don't give a damn if they burn down Target, because Target should be on the streets with us, calling for the justice that our people deserve. Where was AutoZone at the time when Philando Castile was shot in a car, which is what they actually represent? Where were they? So if you are not coming to the people's defense, then don't challenge us when young people and other people who are frustrated and instigated by the people you pay. You are paying instigators to be among our people out there throwing rocks, breaking windows, and burning down buildings. And so young people are responding to that. They are enraged, and there's an easy way to stop it. Arrest the cops. Charge the cops. Charge all the cops. Not just some of them, not just here in Minneapolis. Charge them in every city across America where our people are being murdered. Charge them everywhere. That's the bottom line. Charge the cops. Do your job. Do what you say. This country is supposed to be about the land of the free for all. It has not been free for black people, and we are tired. Don't talk to us about looting. Y'all are the looters. America has looted black people. America looted the Native Americans when they first came here. So looting is what you do. We learned it from you. We learned violence from you. We learned violence from you. The violence was what we learned from you. So if you want us to do better, then damn it, you do better.
What's up, Two Crew? I'm Jay.
I'm Keith.
And we're back with another video.
Another one.
And y'all might be wondering, yes, this was recorded the same day as our previous video.
Yeah.
So we still have the same special guest. Be prepared. Anything new you want to tell the people? You know it's the exact same day.
It might be sensitive today, I don't know.
Anything to say?
The fans want to know.
No.
Okay.
All right then.
Let me stop. How y'all doing? I'm D Perry, man. If y'all got PS4, add me D Perry, man, 17. All of this is capital. DPERRY. All of that's capital. And then ANE is lowercase, and then 17 up under there. If you trying to play that Call of Duty, you feel me? I got that Warzone. Your boy, I'm straight in it, you feel me? But that's a different topic for a different story.
You get the PS5?
Speaking of shooting, this leads right to our next topic. It's still a Black Lives Matter movement.
8 minutes and 46 seconds.
So before we start, can we just get a brief moment of silence for all the people who's lost their life at the hands of police brutality? All right, there we go. So Mr. D. Perry requested this topic, so he's gonna let him lead this discussion.
All right. I want to talk about it because it's prominent, like especially what's going on right now. Have y'all ever been like racially profiled?
Yeah. It wasn't like harsh or anything, but it after it was said and someone brought it to my attention, I had to sit back and think about it. So not to get too long, but I was at work and I had to give a little spiel about our job description to some high-ranking individuals that came in to visit. And after I gave the spiel about what we do at our job and answered a couple questions that the person had, it was told to me, "Hey Brown, I didn't know you can speak like that. You using big words and da da da, so on and so forth. I just took it as a compliment at the time. And someone brought it to my attention. It was like, hey, if that was on another person of a lighter complexion, do you think they would have been so surprised? I was like, yeah, that do make sense. I see you just gave me a compliment, like, hey, bro, you did a good job. Well, I'm surprised you actually speak like that. It's like,
because you articulate and pronounce your words
yeah,
and enunciate what you're saying.
exactly.
I mean, I don't think, not that I can remember. I don't remember. I probably have been. I just don't remember.
You remember if you were racially profiled, bro. You will remember that.
I
You never walked around the store and they just kept looking at you or following you. Or, this is for me. One thing that I do not like is getting pulled over. I hate getting pulled over by a cop. And I get nervous and I start shaking, which is something that I shouldn't have to do or be worried about. I know for me, my friend Bowen, who's white, he told me, like, he doesn't like the cops neither. And he keeps his ID and stuff up high so he doesn't have to reach low or anything. But mind you, he's white, so he doesn't really have to worry about that. So when he brought that to my attention, that's what I started doing. Like, I keep my ID, I keep my license out in my cup holder, and I keep my insurance and my registration up high, like where your sunglasses go. I keep it right there, so I'm not reaching down for nothing at all. And alright, so one time I had you remember when I had the Jeep?
Yeah.
I traded that and got that Camaro.
You had a Camaro too?
Yeah.
Was that pre-Mustang now?
Before. So, at the time I took my girlfriend out, and we were leaving this place called Kickback Jacks, and I think it was Cary. As we're leaving, a cop, I'm in the lane to turn right. He's in the lane that goes straight. So I turn, and when I turn, because the light turned green, he jumps over and gets behind me. Mind you, I got the windows down. Like, I'm not blasting music and nothing. I'm talking to her.
Mm-hmm.
So he jumps over out the straight lane, gets behind me, and I'm like, I bet you any amount of money right now, he's about to pull me. Like, I tell her that he's about to pull me. I bet you money he's about to pull me. Lights come on, I pull up in the gas station. He was like, do you know whose car this is? I said, this is my car, sir. He said, do you have the license and registration? Because I ran the tags. Mind you, soon as I turned right,
He started running your tag.
Immediately, boy. So soon as he when he came to the car, whatever, asked me if I knew whose car it was, he said, I ran the tags, it came back to a Jeep Wrangler. I said, oh, that's because I just traded that car in. This is what I have now. He said, do you have any paperwork? I said, yes, sir, it's in the glove box. Can she reach and get it? So she reached and got it. Bro, now, you know when you get a car, it's all those papers and stuff, and it's like the bill of sale, and it tells you like how much the car is, like how much the
Right.
bro, this man, I'm trying to find the paper where it shows where I traded the Wrangler in, because it was a yellow paper where I signed it, showed that I traded the Jeep in for the Camaro. This man took everything out my hand.
Like, just snatched it?
Give me that bill of sale, everything, what I paid, what all this, my insurance, all of that, took it back to his car, bro.
What?
Because he didn't believe that was my car. I had just got the car, bro. But what they did, you know how you, like, when you trade, they just switch the tags. I didn't know they did that. I thought you got like a 30-day tag until like the plates came
They
in.
just switched the tags.
Yeah. So they just switched the tags over from the Jeep to that car. So when you ran them, it came back to
The Jeep.
instead of the Camaro. So he thought I had stolen the car. Just off that, bro. So, I mean, this stuff is crazy. Like, my dad used to tell me about stories, because he was born back in 55, so he used to tell me about stories when he came back from like basic training and stuff in the Marines, and he would walk to go see, at the time, he had a son, my brother Terrence. He would go back and go see him and stuff, and he would have to walk back home. This is in Warrenton. He said police, sheriffs pulled up behind him one time in a car, and they followed him for like 5 minutes. Then they pulled up beside him and was like, don't you know you'll get missing around here, boy? Yeah, bro. And to this day, it's stuff like that still happens. It still happens, bro.
And it's crazy to, like, cause I was watching Remember the Titans, and it was like stuff like that has happened so long ago. Those movies still feel like today.
To this day,
And it's not even that long ago.
it's not.
Like 40, 50 years.
bro. But you gotta think though. It's not that it went away or it was like pushed in the back room or anything. It's just now that people can record it, it's just being brought out more. And it's just being brought to the forefront. Like, oh, with this stuff that's going on now, bro, it really shows you people's true colors.
Yeah.
Cause this silence that from some of the people that I went to school with and stuff is something that I know is really showing me like, okay, so that's how you feel. It's really being shown. And it really hasn't gone anywhere, bro. It's just being brought to the forefront now that people are able to record it and show it. You know, in Arizona, they passed a law that if you record police as they're doing like a stop or anything like that, it's a $700 fine, and you spend I think like 60 days or 90 days or something like that in jail.
They got passed and everything?
Yes.
What?
Yes, it's a bill.
I mean
a law. Damn.
for racial, I've seen it first. Like I had these two friends of mine, one white boy, one black boy, one country, one I ain't gonna say from the streets, but they both cool, whatever. They were best of friends, whatever. Get to high school, country boy get around country boy, flying Confederate flags on the back of their pickup trucks and everything. They sitting in class one day just talking. The white boy gonna tell him, "Shut up, you nigger."
What?
Yeah. Flew off on his tail.
Had to. Right, and this is the thing too. It's not. I'm not saying that all white people are racist.
Nah.
Not at all. Because my basketball coach in high school, Coach Carey, is like a father figure to me, and he's white. His son Tyson is like my brother. Austin, I'm cool with him too. That's like my boy too. So I'm not saying that all white people are racist. I'm just saying that the ones that are, like, they gotta learn and understand. We not the same. Oh, we shall overcome March. No. You said if you want to, I promise you gonna know what this left hook feel like.
And the right one to Paul.
But yeah, bro, it's just a lot of the times, bro, we're really sheltered because we're in it.
Yeah.
We're in it. They don't know what it's like to be watched and followed. I'll give you another example of privilege, bro.
Ooh.
But I'm gonna come back to this. 2 days ago, I went to Cookout in Oxford. Dude had the big pickup truck, lifted with the big tires and mud tires and the exhaust loud, like real loud.
Big,
Yes,
big
bro.
boy.
Listen, I looked at his tags. Guess when his tags expired? 08-19. That's
Almost a year ago. Almost a whole year.
and now you know he done been somewhere everywhere in that truck, but he ain't just been in Oxford.
No, he
Ain't just been in Oxford,
He
bro.
going mutton all over the place.
Listen,
Especially when you have like cars like that, you can get more attention.
you gonna get cause that truck is so loud. And the thing he did to draw attention to himself, when he pulled up to the thing to order, the truck was off. So then when he started up, wow, like that jump was loud. So when he was leaving, you know how it's the little thing like over the window, and it's like the little top part to keep rain if it's raining and stuff from dripping on you. He hit it so hard right there, bro. Wow! And it like I jumped because it's so loud. You can't help it. And it's like obnoxious stuff like that, bro. Like you said, it's gonna draw attention to you because it's loud. It's a nice truck. People are gonna look at it. You can't help but look at it. But almost a year ago, your tags are expired that much and that long.
And nobody. Wow.
But bro, let your tail light be out. You hit the brake light and one of them don't come on.
Nah, let a black man have been sitting in this
Listen, Decor got pulled over on Highway 1, and he didn't. You know how cars like that, the lights come on automatically. He had turned it off and forgot to turn it back on. So you start driving, the lights automatically come back on, but your tail lights are still off. The police pulled him over, and he called me and was like, "Yo, stay on the phone. I just got pulled over." He was sitting there waiting a minute, and I said, "What you get pulled over for?" He said, "My tail lights. I didn't have my lights on. I didn't have on auto." He said, "Bro, what in the world?" 2 more cops came. For what? This your brother. Hey, just come to the house. Hello? Yeah. Alright, your mom said call the house.
I tell him to give me like 10 minutes.
Alright, he said give him like 10 minutes. Alright.
C2 crew. We have lives too.
Yeah, thanks. But anyways, so he said 2 more cops came up, and the guy came back to the car, and I can hear him saying like, "Hey man, I'm not trying to preach to you or anything, but just make sure you have your lights on, this, that, and the third." Bro, you didn't have to do all that from the jump. As soon as you pulled me over and said, your lights off, and oh, I'm sorry, flip the switch. You can see the lights are on, bro. I don't have no warrants, no none of that. So why are you calling 2 more cops?
Yeah.
They scared of us.
For what? Like, that's the thing. What are you so scared of? But a man can threaten you with an axe, and you don't do nothing.
Okay.
Speaking of that too, come think about it, I was going to go get me and my wife some food. Was coming back, and I knew this food was just going straight there, get some food, and then come straight back. And I had cash on me, so I didn't even think to grab my wallet. I just used cash. So we go through this traffic stop, and I'm guessing I don't know if they was looking for somebody or something like that. So we go to the traffic stop, and we literally like 5 minutes away from home. Like right there where like that Hillcrest bed looked like when you go from Lewisburg to
Where's Hillcrest? Over there by the
so you had to cross the bridge right there. And you gotta make that left go towards Lewisburg.
Yeah.
That little road right there, that little turn.
Oh, okay.
So I was right there, and then he was asking me. He was like, "You got your license?" Or da 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 stuff like that. And I was like, "No sir." I was like, "I left my wallet at home." I was like, "But I live like 5 minutes up the street." And he was like, "You can't." I was like, "I can call my mom to come bring it to me." So I called her. She was on the process of getting ready to come bring me stuff. Dude started asking me all these questions like, "You got any warrants? You in any trouble?" or something like this. Ask me all these like little questions, like stereotypical questions, like what you would think of a black man. You know what I'm saying? Especially being a cop. So I'm like, no. Then my wife, she over there, and she wrapped up under her blanket. And so he looking at her like, "You alright, man? You got any license on you? You got like, is she the passenger? Yeah. She shouldn't be even getting questioned regardless. You got any warrants? You got any this? You got any of that?" And so like now it's like, bro, like what? Like, all that necessary. But like little stuff like that, you shouldn't have to look over it. Like I said, now it's just like I just thought about it based on like what you've been telling me. Is like, dang, it's like it's crazy how you certain stuff like that is normal to us. You like just don't even really think about it. It's like,
they don't even.
It's crazy.
No.
Low key forgot we were recording. I really did. But listen, like take for instance, you know how like black people, like African Americans, not just African Americans, but everybody's protesting because of what's going on. We getting tear gassed and rubber bullet shot at, and a rubber bullet hurts. You can see the damage from rubber bullet.
And by the way, rubber bullets they're meant to be shot at the ground. You're supposed to shoot them at the ground because once they hit the ground, and then they pop back up, and that's what's supposed to deter them. And also, they're supposed to be shot at a far distance. Some of these people are getting shot in close range.
Point blank.
And I know I can speak on this for a fact. I played lacrosse in high school, and those balls are kind of like that. They're just smaller, bro.
Them things hurt.
We had to practice in the gym one day, and when those balls, if you shoot it at the ground, when it bounces, it picks up speed. So it gets fast, like it's already coming at a pretty fast velocity. But once it hits the ground, it picks up speed. And I did not know that they were supposed to be shot at the ground first.
But then we get, when
it's not supposed to be something that's like supposed to hurt. It's supposed to be like a deterrent. Like,
yeah. Chill out. Yeah.
But when people of other colors go march in the Capitol with their rifles,
with AR-15s,
they are peacefully protesting. Yeah, when we just marching. Now I don't care what nobody says. I don't agree with this looting.
Yeah, I don't.
Destroying businesses.
Yeah,
that's too much. You doing too much.
And it's just. But some of them we aren't doing all the looting and stuff.
That's true.
I see some. They might just be conspiracy theories, but like some of them looks too coincidental. Cause like I seen one post where it was actually an undercover cop.
Yeah, that was breaking their glass. I seen that one. Yeah. And it was I saw this one where this white lady was writing on Starbucks. That she was writing Black Lives Matter. And the girl was like, "Look, we aren't doing this. We aren't the ones writing on these businesses."
And then also I seen it was like they were conveniently placing like towers, like stacks of bricks.
Yeah.
And,
I've seen
locations
that.
around where
random places. Yeah. It's 2 people on the floor here.
Bro, I still can't get it.
You can get one
day.
You will. This way. Just be patient, young grasshopper. But yeah, man, it's a changing time that we're living in. And what happened to COVID?
That's what I was saying too. Well, we say that as we're all close to each
But
other.
we good. But we're outside
family.
though. Yeah, but we're outside though.
I love y'all.
Love you too, my boy.
I like Marquise, I like yours.
Anyways, but yeah, man, like that's one thing that's not normal that we should have to talk about and prepare ourselves for getting pulled over by the police or just dealing with law enforcement in general.
I know you don't have like you don't have a son, but you do have a daughter. Are you scared of her to grow up in a world like this where she could not? She's still to a lesser extent. She's not a black male, but still.
She's a black.
Sometimes
female.
you say it's worse to be a black female.
Are you scared, man?
And one, it's like you already have your voice taken away from being a woman, then being a black female. If you speak up for yourself,
Then and not to say let's just say something happens where you get upset. Now you labeled as an angry black woman.
You scared, man?
of course, why wouldn't I be?
I mean,
Just like I said, you know for a fact that if your parents are scared for you, you're a black male. Why would I be scared for my daughter?
And you gotta think about this too. I know I'm it's kind of off topic, but it's on topic too. When y'all get older, I know what you like. You have a wife and stuff, but me like dating and stuff like that. And when you get to your dating stage and stuff, you gonna see that girls are gonna get mad. Like if you be like, all right, hey, I'm about to go to such and such. I'm about to go here.
that's true.
And they're like, all right, let me know you get there. So let's say you get there and forget. When they text you and be like, hello, are you alive? Like that
has happened to me.
that's a reason that they do that sometimes because they don't know. And then sometimes dudes be like, bro, she tripping, but nah, bro, she's low key looking out for you.
I be just that concerned. I went to a doctor's appointment. My baby she had to get an ultrasound done, and I had to sit in the car because the COVID-19 thing. So it had been in there a while. I don't know how long it takes, but it got to a point. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, bro, like, what if something happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I text her and she didn't. I called her, she didn't answer the phone, and I text her and she didn't text back. So now I'm getting worried. I'm like, bro, like anything could happen. I'm saying, so I understand what you mean when you say like, just make sure like you keep in touch with somebody.
Cause you never like that's what my granddad used to say too. Like always let somebody know where you going, because you never know what can happen. Because they can say like, well, the last place I know is that he was at Jeremy's house or at Marquis' house or at D house. That's the last place they said.
That's why I be doing at work. Like the guys tell me like, hey, I'm finna walk to the store.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta tell me where to walk to the store. No,
Yeah,
I'm finna walk to the store, man.
Yeah.
Somebody gotta know where I was going.
Thanks.
Anything else y'all want to add?
No man.
I mean, everybody just look out for yourself.
Yeah, facts, man. Just be safe out here, man. Like,
No matter what race you are.
yeah, be safe out here, cause it's a
Hey, don't forget
different
Corona.
world. Yeah, don't forget that. Cause
Don't let the government fool you.
It's just gone all of a sudden now. Corona's gone.
Don't let the government fool you.
And hold on, don't let these sports fool y'all neither, man. Cause once this basketball season start back up, y'all gonna start watching it and worrying about the playoffs and this, that, and the third. That's not the important thing right now. The important thing is this movement and this change that we got coming forward. It's just a little pebble that's gonna spread in this whole tidal wave of change. You get what I'm saying? So y'all gotta be for the change, just to understand what's going on.
And get yourself educated. I know
Yes.
you might think, I was out there protesting with everyone else, and that's enough. No, get educated on why we're protesting.
Why we're protesting?
Know what's going on.
Yes, and
And do
we're
something
not
afterwards.
we're not disrespecting the flag at all. That's not the point. The point is police brutality. And don't nobody come in and say, well, what about black on black crime? That is an issue, but that's not the issue that we're focusing on and talking about right now.
And they call this the land of the free.
But not only that, the police are what's the slogan for police? Serve and protect. Protect and serve.
Did you know that back in the day, the police were created
To catch slaves,
Yeah.
runaway slaves, yes.
I did not know that till the other day.
Yeah, man. Learn your history. History is bound to repeat itself if you don't know it.
Did you? So I heard this morning somebody another black kid in Atlanta got shot.
Yeah, at Wendy's drive-thru. He fell asleep in his car apparently, and they came up and it's two different videos that I seen. So one I saw from the beginning, and the other one was when they shot him. So the in the beginning video, they like it's both of the cops trying to get him, like they tasing him and doing all this other stuff.
Yeah.
And he got out of it. And then once he got out of it, he started running and he shot him 3 times.
Okay, see, I saw it this morning, and I told myself, okay, they tried to get him. He started running, right? So
Is your
immediately-
mic plugged in?
yeah,
Oh yeah, alright.
she started running. So immediately you think he's guilty. So I was like, they tased him.
But not
I
necessarily.
ain't gonna say he's
Yeah,
scared.
Yeah.
They tased him, right?
Mhm.
Here's where I had a problem with it. If you gonna shoot him, why did not disable? Like not disable?
Shoot his leg and his foot.
Yeah,
or
like shoot
something.
him in the shin so he like fall.
Fall, yeah.
Why shoot the kid?
They be going for kill shots, bro.
So they can
They be
go.
going for
So they can
kill
go back to
shots.
their clan dude. Like, hey,
Yes, I got me one. Got me one today. It's just sad, bro.
But yeah, like I said before, just make sure you guys stay safe. I know this ain't the normal of Two Crew. But hey, speaking as from a minority standpoint, it's something that has to be addressed.
Has to be
Even if
said.
we only have 22 subscribers from last time I checked, hey, still make a noise, make noise.
And still, make sure you share it.
And like, comment, subscribe, share.
Just share it. Share your friends.
All of that. Let them know. Don't be a number. Don't be a statistic. Don't sit back and just watch. Say something. You feel?
I'm Jay,
I'm Keys.
and this is Two Crew. Peace.